Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm using the Balm Meet Matte Trimony eye palette. This is a new eye palette that I got in the mail this week and I'm in love with this palette. The first shade that I'm using is called Matte Lin and I'm blending this in my crease using a big fluffy brush. All the brushes that I have used, I will link them down in the description bar together with a discount code for Sigma brushes. I really enjoyed using this palette. I'm a huge fan of the Balm products. So I would really recommend this eye palette if you're searching for a nude eye palette which contains only matte eyeshadows. So I'm doing the same on the other side. The next shade is called Matte Lopez. This is a much warmer shade than the first one that I used. But I first always go in with a lighter shade to build up the colors and create a very nice transition. So the first shade that I used, which was called the Matte Lin eyeshadow, you won't barely see it on my eyes, but still it's very important to build up the colors. So always go in with a lighter shade first. If you have problems with that your blending just doesn't work, maybe if it still looks harsh, you can try this technique by first going in with lighter shades and build it up, and hopefully it will change your blending game. So I'm not doing anything special, I'm just blending this shade back and forth all over my crease to make sure that's everywhere. So now I picked up a little bit more of that product and I'm going back in my crease. Now I'm doing the exact same thing on my other eye. I'm not sure if you find this helpful that I also show this part, because I'm basically doing the same. Let me know in the comments if you prefer if I also show the process on my other eyes. Other eye. Now I'm going in with the shade Matte Thomas, not sure how to pronounce this. But this is a very pretty light pink shade and I'm pressing this at the beginning of my eyelids. And I'm also taking it a little bit higher towards my crease. Now I'm using the shade Matte Lopez, the same shade that I also blended in my crease, and I'm placing this shade at the middle part of my eyelid. Now I'm using the shade Matte Rossi, and I'm blending this at the outer edge of my eyelids. I'm just using a very small blending brush to keep it a bit more preciser. So I'm mainly focusing at the outer part of my eyelid and I'm also going to blend it a little bit towards my crease. So I wanted to intensify the outer part a little bit, so I mixed Matte Rossi with Matte Reed, which is a much darker shade. And I also blended this at the outer part, and I focused only at the outer corner. You can see it looks much intenser right now. I really like how this looks. Now I'm going back in with the Matte Rossi eyeshadow. And I'm pressing this shade right underneath my lower lash line. And I'm using that same matte rosy eyeshadow on a different brush, and I'm just blending this out underneath the lower lash line and also towards the outer part to connect it with the eyeshadows on my eyelid. And now it's time to pop on some lashes. I used Silly Lashes from my own lash company. This is the best selling lash style. I will link them down in the description bar together with a discount code. And this is the look with the lashes on. I'm obsessed with this look. I'm sure I will be wearing this a lot more often. And of course, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, almost near 100,000 subscribers. And hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!